The fuck was that?
There have been a lot of iconic movie watches in the past, from James Bond's iconic Rolex Submariner to the Seiko Captain Willard from Apocalypse Now. But personally, I've always loved the Seiko Ripley from Aliens. When I looked into it more, there was also a Casio watch using Alien, which Dallas and Ripley wore. And I realised you couldn't actually buy the watch, it had to be built. So I've made a video on how I built the closest that I could. Because of how hard the original watch is to find, Casio have been re-releasing a lot of vintage models as retro has come back into fashion. They've re-released it as the Casio A100, and it is an awesome watch, but it isn't authentic to the original. And that's because the original was the first full resin case watch. So that means the case back wasn't stainless steel like Casios usually are, it was resin like the case. So they're super rare just as a historic Casio watch, because the older models are quite collectible. And it's also a 70s model in the 80s, so it's one of the early Casios, which also makes it very rare. Now it's super hard to find. I've always seen one on eBay, a new old stock one, which is over £1,000. It's just not affordable at all. But recently I stumbled across one from a car boot. Unfortunately it wasn't working, but regardless I thought it'd be good to go ahead with the project anyway. So I started off by buying the case, which you can find online on Etsy or eBay. And I think they're just made by being 3D printed. I think that's what sellers are doing. They're only about £10 approximately. To be accurate to the one used in the film, I didn't want to just settle and use the re-release A100 models. I wanted the full resin original 70s F100 models. So I just was patient, waited for them to come up on eBay on bids. Unfortunately it wasn't working as well, but I thought because the other one isn't, it doesn't really matter too much. It can be more of a prop. But to be honest, it's as accurate as they get, because I've seen other people online just using the A100 models, and I wanted mine to be as original as I could get it, without it costing a fortune. So I got both the watch heads and put it together, and I'll show you the end result now. If you enjoyed seeing the build, please leave a like on the video, it helps out a lot. And also subscribe, because I'll be doing more projects like this in the future. And if you're watching this after seeing Alien Romulus, then comment, tell me how you thought the new film was, because I'm a huge Alien fan. Thanks for watching.